Well, hello friends. I bet you wonder what I've been doing with my day today. As you can see, I've had a little bit of a busy time. Thanks to some reading I did last night, maybe my fennel will live and maybe it won't affect the rest of my garden. I did not know that it cannot go in with the vegetables and it likes to be directly sold into its spot. You can see it's still little, so I hope it survives, and I put it over on the patio where there's just flowers, so maybe we'll be okay. And then you also saw that I was checking some of my, well, what I did next was I did the pumpkin and the cucamelon. You didn't see me do the cucamelon. I had a couple of plants that just didn't look good, so I just took them out and just put in new seeds. There's no need to wait until they completely die on me. Just, yeah, I've learned from experience, when they turn yellow like that, just get another one. So last things we were checking, we checked the pineapples. I just watered those. I got those repotted and I cut the dead parts off of the leaves, and we'll see how those do. Right now they're in like the little recovery area. That's the area between the last two beds where it's really shady. They'll get some morning sun, and no, they won't get morning sun. They get afternoon sun, because right now it's like afternoon. So they're getting a little bit of sun right now, and then in a couple of hours they won't have any more sun. They'll be back in the shade again. Last thing we were looking at was my comfrey cutting. I got a comfrey cutting. So now I have both cousins in my garden. Hopefully they both live. I've got comfrey, and you see it's looking good. Right now I'm going to put in a little clip to show you what it looked like before I put it in the soil. And then I also have borage. Borage is a cousin to, what was I just saying? Comfrey. Yeah. So I'm hoping that one of them will live for me, because I don't get a lot of rain here. And I think it says that borage is a little more drought tolerant than comfrey. So we will just see what happens. So I have saved a chore for us to do today. We have two things we're going to do. We're going to go up the hill and we're going to take a look and see what we have going on up there. So that'll be like a little bit of a tour there. And then Babette is in the garden. She showed how her air layer went. And so I'm going to do the same thing. So come on, friends, let's get to this. Okay, this is where I put mine. And my, I don't know if that's any kind of success at all there. But my branch was already brown, because I thought that I was starting it late enough in the season. So I'm just going to put it back. Who knows? Let me put my little thing here to hold it. I want to cover it. Let's get everything handy here, because I'm trying to do things with one hand. So I'm going to cover this back. Get the soil over it. Here, guys. That doesn't look good. I will cut it out. And it's dry there too, so I probably need to water, weed around it and stuff. But I also have another one going. On a show once, on a science fiction show I was watching once, the guy said, why build one when you can build two at the same price? So I kind of thought the same thing. Why just start one? Because I thought I was starting it early enough in the season that I could use brown cutting. But then I started one with green too, just in case. So let's go take a quick look at that. Here we go. I have my plant reminder here. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. I may have just taken root down here. Let's see what I got. It doesn't want to come up, which means, oh yeah, look, I got some roots there. Now I don't know if I killed it by pulling it up or not, but yeah, we'll just put it back there for, maybe I'll just cut it and put it in a pot. But for right now, I'm going to cover this back up. And yeah, maybe somebody can tell me if I should go on and put that in a pot or keep it out, or keep it just covered and just keep watering it. This is where we're going now. We're going to go up the hill. We're passing by the beds that we saw last week. I had that set up. That's my camera set up. Got lizards here. These are my piles of leaves for when it gets hot. Got lots of them. I'm just opening the gate here. Go up the hill. This is where we started our garden when we first started gardening. We had dogs and we had kids, so we wanted it out of the way. So we're going to start right down here. We're not using this area this year, but I have found a place, I think, for my greenhouse. You see down there at the end? Let's come down here at the very end. What do you think? Can you just envision it right there? A little greenhouse. And there's water just on the other side, so I can actually probably have run a hose over here and have water as well. Then we're going to look at the next level up. Got sugarcane there. Here's some sugarcane here. Quiet's tremolia. And he started some little corn down here. This is the corn he likes. It's not sweet corn that we're used to. Sorry for the crunching. I'm walking on old corn stalks. He was using those to suppress the weeds, and we should have put some cardboard down under there. So you see the tremolia here in the back. More corn. There's a pumpkin, I think. I don't know where it's coming from. But here's the sweet potatoes. What Quiet will do to start our sweet potatoes usually is he will take little pieces like around Christmas time off of a plant and just put them in. And then when the weather gets warm enough, they come up. Until then, they don't look so attractive. They look like this. And we don't know how many are actually going to make it. Here's one way back here. Yeah. So we do have some sweet potatoes. And some more of those little plants. I will put the name. One of our viewers said she thinks this is milkweed. Yeah. This was the first planting, the tall ones. And this is only a couple weeks old, maybe 3. So let's go on up to the next level and take a little look at the neighbors' nasturtiums. Yeah, they flow on over here. Aren't they beautiful? Especially with the mix of ivy. These are pumpkins, and they're probably going to get pulled out because they're not looking happy. There's some corn. We have pumpkins just coming up wherever they feel like it. I don't know why. Probably something ate it and just scattered seeds. Here's some more sugar cane. Sugar cane over there. Lots of little pumpkins here. And there's nothing really down there. There's a couple little pots of pumpkin. I don't know if I want to put my sweetreed all the way up here or just what. But you see the bougainvillea. Isn't it beautiful? Its cutting is doing really good. And then we have some mustard going to seed. Lots of weeds I need to tend to. And we have sugar cane there and another loquat that's in the wires. So yeah, that's what we have going on up here. This is the last thing I have to show you. Right here is where we had a little banana tree and something ate the roots. I saved one of the little pups, but I'm not sure. I think I might have another little banana tree. And if I do you think I need to just dig it up for safety's sake and put it in a pot? I don't know. Maybe you can let me know in the comments. So I think that's all I have for today, friends. Well, my friends, I guess it's time for me to say goodbye. I guess you can tell it's somebody's been out a little too late today. But anyway, I want to thank you for stopping by and spending some time with me. I really appreciate the time that we spend together. Next week, I plan to share the side beds with you. The one that's the beds that go on either side of the house. And so, oh yes, and also I'm gonna put Babette in the garden. I'm gonna put her video of her showing her air layer, and then Empty Nest Gardener. I'm gonna share her channel too in the description box, so be sure to check them out. Okay. So until next time, my friends. Bye bye for now. Bye bye. Bye.